the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
I'm Brodie. I'm up $800 from last card. That was crazy. The live bet trick in round 5 was a smart move. Hope a lot of people did that. Because that was 2-2 going into round 5. Hope y'all live bet that. I did. I did. We can't hear you on stream. Yeah. We can't hear you on stream. Yeah. We can't hear you on stream.
Test, test. Test, test. I think we should be good now. Test, test.
Yep, we're good.
There we go. Awesome. Hello, I'm Colby. Welcome back. Let's talk MMA. Blah, 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 blah. Sean Strickland. Doodle-loop. I was just saying I went 12 out of 13 on the Perth card. We didn't really get a chance to go over that one with you guys. Lost my office for a few weeks. The whole computer setup. It's back. We've been making money the whole time. That doesn't ever stop. That never stops for anything, anyone. And I hope you guys are here to tag along. And I was just saying, before I got my mic back on, we usually say that we're going to watch the weigh-ins and face-offs, and we end up skipping the face-offs. So today we're going to actually watch the face-offs.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
Cool. So we'll, I don't know how I feel about this card. It's the fight should be close. It should be good fights, but betting wise, man, it's hard. It's everything's 50-50 for the most part. So
Yeah, this card's pretty weird.
yeah, let's get right into it. So up first we got Shauna Bannon going up against Nicole Cagliari.
Allen versus Costa, kicking things off. Paramount Plus prelims. Women's strawweight division, Nicole Cagliari versus Shauna Mama B Bannon.
Everybody made weight too.
Oh,
Cagliari, damn, Cagliari looking a lot bigger than her. Like, at least in her arms, a little bit taller.
Cagliari's coming down the weight class.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're fighting at 125 or 115.
I think it's 115.
Let me see. Was it strawweight? Yeah, I think it is 115 strawweight.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yeah.
Shauna Bannon.
Cagliari.
Where do we? You go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, with Cagliari coming down a weight class, she's already fought 2 tough competitors up a weight at it was Ernesta Carey and Carly Judice, Crispy Carly. Those are tough
Carly's good,
competitors.
man. Carly's really good.
Yes, those are tough outgoes. And she was up at a weight class where she should never have been up there. She is a strawweight. She got her fake tits removed, opened up an OnlyFans account. Weird way of doing it.
It's dedication. She
But-
did it backwards, but it's
She really
dedication.
did. But I think this is her chance now. She's gonna come out. She's gonna show big and get a win. I think submission.
I can see it
good
too.
on the ground.
Bannon's black
She
belt
will be
definitely
caught
needs to be validated. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a junior black belt, you know? Like I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Getting dropped by Pooja Tomar is very hard to overlook.
She was
And-
knocked out by Pooja.
Yeah, and Pooja just managed to kind of push herself even deeper into that armbar or triangle or whatever it was, which was just
Armbar.
bad fight IQ, just bad fight IQ. You know, Shauna has a couple wins. That was one of them. The other one was a decision that she probably should have lost. And I think,
Yeah.
like, I can definitely see. I was telling Brodie earlier, I feel like every pick I have, for the most part, I could also see a path to victory for their opponent. And I'm on Cagliari here. I'm thinking decision. I could see the sub. I could see the sub. But if I'm playing devil's advocate, I think Bannon's path to victory here would be side kicking and trying just to kind of keep her pace and keep her range in the octagon for 15 minutes, slow it down, make it a boring fight, but I don't think she's going to be capable of that.
I think if Ben throws a side kick, she's going down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be bad news bears. Especially if she keeps doing it over and over and over and over and over again and they catch on, or she catches on.
Yeah, I think Cagliari can take her down. She's gonna get past Carrot Cates and Judice's range. Ben don't have the range like those two.
Hey,
What's up, Crusher Dominator?
what's up, dude? Welcome back. We're back to our regularly scheduled videos from now on, so everything's good. I hope you're having a good
Colby back in
Friday.
control.
Yeah. I hope you're having a good Friday. So yeah, I like Cagliari. Let's take a look at these props. So let's see what the round props are sitting at. Or not round props. What's the over-unders? Sorry, I've been on DraftKings in a while. Over 2.5 minus 280. I could absolutely see this going under. I do like the under. We were saying earlier the under for the first two women's fights, because there could be a finish here for sure. Nicole Cagliari submission sitting at a plus 450, decision at a minus 135. Both are live, but I do think, I don't know, I feel like Nicole might be able to bully her, honestly. After seeing her standing in front of her, her arms are twice the size. And if she can just hold her down, she probably could sub her. What was Nicole's last couple of fights looking like?
She lost decisions to Carrot Cate and Judice.
Did she have any takedowns in those fights?
Give me like.
Fun fact, Nicole has lost her last two fights. Thanks.
Give me a second, and I'll pull it right up. But yeah, I don't see any path to victory here. For Ben.
9 of Nicole Cagliari's last 10 pro MMA fights have failed to go the distance. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. I got it right here.
Well, she got knocked out by Judice. I thought she
Yeah,
lost.
no, she got knocked out at UFC 318. So, okay, so that's almost a year ago, though. Plenty of time to recover. Losing to Sam Hughes by sub, dude? Come on. Come on.
Sam Hughes bullied her.
Come on. That's bad.
Cagliari did get one takedown against Judice.
Okay, not that Judice really has the best takedown defense, but I like the Cagliari sub here because I don't see her knocking out Shauna.
She had 3 takedowns against Carrot Cate. and she lost a split
Dude,
decision.
give me the Cagliari sub at plus 450 to start the night off. I like it.
I like it. Rounds 1 or 2 too. What do rounds 1 or 2 sub look like?
Round 1 sub plus 900. Round 2 plus 1400.
Dude, those are some good straight bets.
Yeah, I like the plus 450. Fucking parlay it with something.
That's
Go
a good
crazy.
parlay,
Yeah.
But the round 1, round 2, submission props.
Nice
straight
flyers. Yeah. Do something live for just for shit's sake during the fight. All right, I like that.
One of them.
Yeah. Why does this keep bringing me all the way to the bottom? All right, moving up.
Vision, Luis Goudelet.
We got Daniel Perez and Garule.
Perez.
So this one I'm really back and forth on because Garule has the pieces. He just hasn't put them all together yet. And I have a bad feeling that if I bet against him, this is going to be the fight where he puts it all together. These guys are very similar. They're both going to be moving forward. They're both just going to be gunslinging the whole time. Garule's not that fast, though. That's what worries me. He's very tough, but I feel like Perez is going to beat him to the shot on almost every single strike. You know, I definitely see this one going over. I don't see a finish here. But let's see what the odds makers are thinking. So yeah, even you guys, 59 on Perez. What? But what? How does that make sense? Yeah.
Plus 41%.
True.
Could be like Big Shark.
It's percent of bets placed, not amount. Garule was. I feel like this has widened a little bit since a few days ago.
Yeah, they were almost even at one point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it's just flip a
can't bet
coin.
on a guy who has 3 losses in the UFC, no UFC wins on a 3-fight losing streak. I just can't bet on him.
The thing for me is, it's not like he's like he kind of. If you don't like him, you could say he got picked apart by Alden Correa in his last fight. But if you do like him, you could say it was closer, you know what I mean? He hasn't looked like he's not UFC level, at least in my eyes. He's just looked like he can't perform. Like, and I guess that is not being UFC level. You should be able to perform to that caliber. I probably sound stupid here, but I'm sure somebody understands what I'm trying to say. He has all the pieces. He just can't put it together. And I guess the same thing that if I'm saying that, you can't bet on him. So give me the Perez decision at a plus 275. Piece it with the Cagliari sub. You're sitting at a 1962 to kick the night off.
I actually like that. I'm probably going to play that.
Hey, you know what? Let's throw a KO in here too. Let's get a cycle going early for everybody. So there's the first 2 legs of your cycle.
Let's put Modestus KO.
Yeah, that'll be straight.
Should be the 3rd leg.
What we'll get to that one when we get to that one. But you got anything else for this? Anything else you want to look at? I'm very
my decision.
minus 135. I'm very confident there's not a finish here. That's not bad on like a safer parlay. Maybe if you fucking.
If there is
you can't.
a finish, I see it on the Barres side coming early of him just like somehow catching Garule. But Garule's tough. He went to decision with Correa. Correa's a great striker. Yeah, I see this going to decision. I like the over 2.5. I like fight to end by decision. I like Barres plus 3.5 points. I like Barres money line. Barres end by decision.
Yeah, even the money line's the safe play plus money. You can't be getting greedy. You think he wins 1 round minus 160? Absolutely should win the first round of this fight, bare minimum.
And I don't think Garule is going to finish him. So that's probably safe money. So there's a lot of good
flips too. Garule was not this big of a favorite. I don't know if I can pull that up on here, but
a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I can pull up the opening odds if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Let's see.
Perez was a minus 110.
Where are they?
Yeah, he was.
Here we go.
Perez was a minus
Minus
110 4 days ago.
Yeah, they were even.
Yeah.
They both were.
Yesterday, he got up
They
to a
opened
plus
up.
136 on DraftKings.
They opened up at minus 110.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's good line movement. Very close,
Yeah,
semi-flipped.
There are a lot of sharks that are on Gurule. One of the sharks refuses to not bet against him and has lost money repeatedly on him. He's known as Lucrative James.
He won't bet against him.
He's bet Gurule like every fight and lost money every fight.
Why?
He
What's his reasoning?
I don't know.
Wait, he bet Gurule against who?
Coria.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I saw him on Gurule, and I'm like, there's no way I'm touching Gurule then. I don't think he's gonna win.
I still
I
want
like
that
Perez.
smoke, James. I don't like what you do. Just saying. Just saying. I'm serving it out. I like Perez here. Plus money.
Yeah, it's one of the
Sour
dogs so
Patch
far.
Kids got me acting up.
Another women's fight up next.
And in the women's strawweight division, Polyana Viana versus Alice Ardelia.
Yep, Polyana and Alice. I don't like Polyana as a person. I was like starting to sway towards her for this fight, but I think I'm still on Alice. Polyana is a bit bigger than her, but
Yeah, she is.
I understand that Alice lost to Shauna. We just talked all that shit about her. But
Yep.
But that was a while ago. And I feel like she's gotten better since then.
Pardon your French? What French crusher?
That's English. So we got Alice sitting at a minus 198. Drooling from the Sour Patch Kids. Polyana plus 164.
What got me worried about this fight is knowing that Viana has been working with Chies's head coach. That's probably
Right.
going to mean there's going to be some quick takedown, back take, submission try here.
Either of them by sub is a plus 550. Well, not like fight time by sub, but
Polyana could screw it up, and somehow Alice ends up on top.
I have been having a weird gut
Competition.
feeling that Polyana is a parlay buster if people are betting this fight, but I'm not going to be heavy on this by any means. I might just throw it on a full card.
I like violence in this fight.
I like
I
the
already have
under.
the knockout. I already have a knockout prop.
Just exact
Please
method of victory.
No, Arlene. I got Arlene KO. Already got half a unit on it.
Yeah. Plus 900.
But I'm starting to think that Viana could somehow get the submission.
So
Viana's taller.
let's check that.
She's probably a little bigger.
Plus 290, dude.
Dude, I like that. I
Plus
like that.
290. Fight to end by sub is
Let me check this.
plus 260.
Viana's last couple of fights, right?
I'm pulling them
She's
up
fought
here.
some of the top competition.
She lost both of her fights in the last two UFC fights in the USA by submission in round 2.
Yep. Yeah, she was subbed in round 2 by Yasmin Lucindo. Then she was subbed in round 2 by Jacqueline Henri. She was also knocked out in between those fights in round 2 by Jillian Robertson. She's fought good competition.
Right.
These aren't like terrible women. These are top level women.
Sometimes you gotta follow the trend, though. You know? There's been, especially this year, there's been so many times where I'm like, how the fuck did we not notice that? Like, this has
What's
happened
the
6
fight
times
to
in a
end
row. Message.
What's this fight to end in round 2?
Check.
Because the last 3 Apollonius fights ended in round 2. So let's just like this fight ends round 2.
I'm trying to get these back up. That definitely could be a really good fight. Where the fuck?
And Ardelen's just going to decision.
Bruh, can you show me like all the fights where it just was? Oh, I'm just stupid.
What do you guys in the chat have?
Round
for
2
this?
plus 500.
See, I like fight to end round 2. Or I don't know. I like the round 2 prop on this. I like this fight to not go around. What?
Didn't expect it to be such a war though. I know, dude. That fight was bonkers. That's what I felt about the King Green sub. How the fuck did I not see that coming, considering Steven's loss rate and the fact that he only really been boxing? Brother, I was thinking this, you know, I was like, oh, Jeremy Stevens has been boxing, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I didn't think King Green submission in the first round. Like, it was so obvious. Also, we threw up, I'm going to pull this up real quick. We threw up a flyer live, like, during the fights. It was 10,000 to 1 odds, and we almost hit it. We were 2 legs away. The first leg that sold it, I'm going to pull this up so you can see it, so you know I'm not just talking out my ass. Hold on. The first leg that sold it was a Taba KO round 1, which is just funny. Honestly, it's just funny. Like, I can't even be mad about it. And then it's right here. So we had Jim Miller by I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I'll screenshot it after. We had Jim Miller by submission at a plus 1,000. Hit that. Grant Dawson by submission plus 450. Hit that. With what, 16 seconds to go. Yaroslav Amosov sub plus 540, hit that. I couldn't even believe they had sub and KO at the same odds. I was like, he is going to submit him. Ateba KO round 1 minus 115, missed. And then King Green by KO and Josh Van by KO. So if I just didn't touch Ateba, like I shouldn't have, because, you know, the regular just straight KO was like a minus 500. And I saw that, you know, if, whatever. But the King Green submission would have been probably another plus 1,000. So it probably would have been 20,000 to 1 odds. We had $3 on it. Would have paid out 38 grand. So just so you guys know, we do get really close and we do hit some of these crazy ass bets sometimes. I feel like the smaller I put on them, the bigger they pay out, like, and actually hit. It's always the I wish I put more on them ones that hit.
Yep. Amosov cashed big time for me last week.
Yeah. No, that was
Amosov and Strickland.
That was nice. Strickland cashed for the entire country, dude, just as a nation. 6, 7, 8, 10. Fanatics still does not have a couple of fights, and if any of you were betting,
yeah.
If any of you were betting on Fanatics, we got DraftKings up on here though.
I pulled money from Fanatics, and it's going into either DraftKings or FanDuel for these.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and if they don't have them on by like noon, I'll put some into FanDuel out of Fanatics. All right. So round 2 is plus 500.
What's this fight to not? What's fight to not go to round 3?
Plus 220.
I liked it. I like it a lot. I don't see this going round 3. Viana's been finished in round 2 her last 3 fights. She's working with Chiesa's head coach. She's gonna come out like a bat out of hell trying to get a round 1 finish.
The gas.
This shouldn't go to round 3. She could gas too and get pieced up by Ardeline. I really like this fight to not go to round 3.
I do too.
I'm actually gonna play that right now.
Those 3 are a plus 6,500.
Yeah, I'm playing that right now real quick.
Just a fight to not start round 3.
Yeah.
Oh shit. My Charmander. Where the fuck you fall to? Oh shit. Oh loud. Yeah, I'll play that right now too, so I don't forget. I really like that. I've been saying under on this fight all week anyways, so round to start. Yeah, round 3 to start is minus 300. That's crazy. I don't see it. I simply don't.
Fight to start round 3. No. All right, $25.
Hell yeah. Trying to find it here.
I can see it, but no, I'll post a picture later. We'll post some things up later on. But I got that. 25 pays out. I think it was Ed.
Hell yeah.
Yep, 25 pays out 80. So ROI, what is that, like $55?
Not bad.
Something like that.
Not bad. All right, that's what.
I see that happening.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to add for this one?
Not really.
Same. I like the under
No,
2.5.
I don't
Round 3 not to start. I like Alice more so in this fight, but I'll respect the finishing potential from Pollyanna with the under, but that's all the respect I'll give her in that one.
Yeah, this is a step down for Viana too, in my eyes, for competition level.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm
But
with you
still,
on
you
her
got
as a
momentum
person, so
going. Being on a losing streak does affect you. Being on a winning streak does affect you. This one, I'm excited for this next one.
Here we go.
So I'm very shocked at how not alone I am on this next fight. I really thought I was like the black sheep before I saw everybody's picks.
I guess I'm the black sheep.
So we got Cody Brundage and Petrosky. Brundage, they're both looking good, man. Brundage looking a little bit bigger than him though. Arms a little bit smaller, but I like both of them. I'm on the Cody Brundage side here. This is the first time I've ever picked Cody Brundage to win a fight. I think as long as he comes out and doesn't just mentally break in the first 30 seconds, first 3 minutes, I think he wins this, man. I don't think Andre Petrosky has good takedowns. I think he has good ground control. Like, if he gets him down, I think he could definitely hold Cody down. It's somebody who likes laying on their back and someone that likes keeping you flat. But I don't see it, dude. I think Cody's going to come out and fucking piece him up and hurt him in the first round. I don't think he's going to knock him out in the first round. I think he absolutely could knock him out. I think he will knock him out. I don't think it'll be in the first round. But I think if Cody just really, I know I sound like Jacob right now, but if Cody really, really just bites down on his mouth guard and just trusts in his hands, he is the more skilled fighter out of these two. I promise you he's the more skilled fighter in that octagon Saturday night. He just has to remind himself of that. And I think he knocks him out, dude. I'm very confident in it. I've never given Cody, like, I've given Cody Brundage respect as a human being and a father and a husband, never as a fighter. And this is the first time I am, and I'm confident in it.
People need to put some respect on Petrosky's name. This man is going to come out. He's going to take down Brundage. He's going to break Cody's spirit.
You better watch out for his hip on the way down.
And he's going to stop. Listen, he took a dive, man. No one questions that. In the era of UFC fighters taking dives, no one questioned how a dude got knocked out off of somebody's hip.
Give me a 1 in the chat if Andre Petrosky is just bad at shooting takedowns and knocked himself out, and give me a 2 if you think he threw the fight.
Dude, if he knocked himself out on that hip, that means Malkoun has a metal hip.
No, it doesn't.
There's no.
You're just good at wrestling, so you've never blasted your head directly into someone's hip bone.
I'm not an idiot, dude. I think it's a dive. I fully believe.
Do you guys think
Brundage
lands over 20?
over?
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah,
least we agree on
Brundage
that.
definitely will hit. Yeah, I just think Petrosky's not gonna go down. I think Petrosky's gonna get the takedown. What's Petrosky's takedowns?
Like
Over
percentage.
He could get over. He can get. I think
Dude,
he goes to round 2.
I think if he's getting multiple takedowns, that's not good for him because he'll gas out faster than Brundage
I
will.
think he gets one in round 1, and that breaks Cody's spirit, and then he gets the second one in round 2, and then
I don't think
Cody
it does, dude. I think if he gets Brundage down,
one from Crusher. There's a 1 from Crusher.
If he gets Brundage down, and Brundage gets back up, his confidence is gonna go. Boo! Hey, he's gonna put some hands on him, dude. It's gonna look like the Marquez fight. I'm telling you, it's gonna look like the Marquez fight. It is going to look like that. He's gonna piece him up and put him down.
We can probably agree on this then. I think if the sub does come, it comes early round 2. You think Brundage is gonna basically knock him out rounds 1 or early round 2, right?
Not necessarily. I do think he knocks him out. I don't know what round. I could see this getting into a third round, and we see Petrosky in his corner like. And we see Cody, maybe smiling at him a little bit, like, "Oh shit, I'm winning this fight. I'm doing it."
I think the later the fight goes, it favors Petrosky.
I think it favors Brundage the later it goes. You got to remember, dude, he's not fighting somebody like the last couple of dudes. He's not fighting some murderer. Brundage has fought fantastic competition. He has. The people he's fought are good. No, I shouldn't say fantastic, but he's fought good competition. Yeah. He's fought scary competition. Dudes that come out and are trying to knock his head into the parking lot. That's not Petrosky. He has nothing to be scared of. What is he going to be afraid of? A single leg takedown?
Split with Dante Johnson. Knocked out by Cam Rouston.
But he almost knocked out Cam Rouston in the first round of that fight too. And if he had Petrosky in that same position, Petrosky would have folded in half.
I'm still taking Petrosky. I like the under 1.5. If you're saying this looks like the Julian Marquez fight, it ends round 1 by knockout for Cody. I think Petrosky breaks him down in the first round, takes him to round 2. Cody's had enough and just gets subbed.
I like the late round 2 knockout.
I like an under 1.5 here.
I kind of like the over 1.5. We like this completely disagree. I don't know. I don't think Brundage comes out and like. Maybe he does, man. Maybe he does come out and knock him out in the first round. Plus 700.
Cody Brundage is one of those fighters you cannot guarantee anything on.
No, exactly. You have no idea how it literally comes down to like, did him and his wife get in an argument this morning or not? Like he's not
pretty much.
I respect him so much. I'm always rooting for him. He's just a dude you want to see win. He's just a classy guy. Like he's a family guy. But he's just like, dude, if you include we talked about this the other day, you include his Contender Series stuff, he's like 4-13 in under the UFC banner.
Best.
But he's doing something right. He's accepting fights.
I think Petrosky needs this win here. I feel like if you're losing to Cody Brundage, the company's going to look to cut you.
I think it's the same thing for Cody right now. Not off a loss to Petrosky, but I think he just can't afford another loss right now.
It's his birthday, too. So, maybe he comes through. But yeah, dude.
Maybe he gets sucked in the morning and then he comes in a good mood for once and he can lock in.
Did Petrosky hit any takedowns on Cam Rouston? I'm going to check that real quick.
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I just want to double check.
I think Cam Rouston's easier to take down. I don't know. Cody Brundage, like, he'll fight for it until he just won't. And then he doesn't try to really work his way back into the fight. That's what scares me. So once it starts going one way, it's going that way for the rest of the fight. Yo,
Did
if
he
Petrosky
land
starts
any-
rolling downhill, Cody will give up. We've seen it. And I always do say it's hard to bet on a quitter, but I don't know what it is this week, and I'm very surprised I'm not alone.
He didn't even shoot on Rouston.
No. What if he doesn't even shoot on Brundage here? He tries to box him. He's getting hurt. He's getting hurt.
He will get knocked out if he doesn't shoot.
Maybe
on
he's
Brundage.
afraid to shoot takedowns.
Shot 2 takedowns. He got shot 6 and got 2 takedowns against Edmund Shabazian. See, that's the thing. Edmund Shabazian didn't knock him out. He hits hard. I don't know, man.
It's a Brundage decision. Plus 800. Holy smokes.
Yeah, see? The longer this fight goes, I'm telling you, it favors Petrosky. It's Cody KO or nothing.
I can't pick Petrosky. I don't know why. I can't pick him this week.
Petrosky is another one of fighters that I like. That
Yeah,
you always
I don't
win
hate
against, kinda
him.
like your team to think about.
I'm not I never anti-pick him. Like, it's just, when I pick against him, I just genuinely think he's fighting someone that'll beat him. I picked Cam Rouston against him.
Well, if you guys want to know how well I am at picking Petrosky fights, I can tell you this much. I picked Cam Rouston to beat Petrosky. I picked Petrosky to beat Shabazian. I got that wrong. I picked Petrosky to beat Vieira. I got that right. I picked Petrosky to beat Budka. I got that right. But I've gotten one of Petrosky's fights wrong since I started betting it. I don't think I'm going to get this one wrong either.
We'll see. Scares me
We'll
that
see,
anybody's
we'll see.
even this close of favorites with Cody Brundage in the first place. Usually we see we've been seeing like minus 800, minus 900, minus 1,000. Minus 162 is like fucking nothing.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen odds that close for one of his fights. Alrighty.
Next, the third and final women's fight of the night.
This one I think I've flipped on since my official picks the other day.
Jacqueline Cavalcanti taking on Ketlin Vieira.
Ketlin looking emo. They both look good. I have very high praises for Jacqueline Cavalcante. I think she's looked very impressive in the octagon. I think she works a good pace. I think she's a good striker. However, I think Ketlin Vieira is a very good fighter. And I'm not basing it off of this. I'm just saying this to say it. Going into the Norma Dumont versus Edwards fight a few weeks ago, we were like, oh, Norma's probably going to win. But, what if MMA Karma gets her? Blah, 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 blah. Because she didn't beat Ketlin Vieira. Or, yeah, sorry, I did. And I was like, what if MMA Karma gets her? Because she didn't really beat Vieira. And then MMA Karma got her. She lost to Edwards.
Edwards looks like a monster too.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, Vieira's going to win because of that. But just something funny to point out. But I think Vieira definitely has the bullying potential here in the small octagon. She is definitely live to kind of get her hands on Cavalcante and get her down. Ketlin's really good, man. She's really, really good. I think she's kind of overlooked at this point a little bit. I do definitely think this is going to a decision 100%.
Yeah.
Neither of these girls are finishers. Under sitting at a plus 380. Yeah, you can chase that if you want, but we're not going to be touching that. What are you
What's
thinking,
Ketlin's
bro?
takedowns? Because I do think that in the smaller cage, Ketlin does get her hands
1.5.
over. Easy. She's going to get her hands on Cavalcanti. She's going to take her down. Lower class fighters in the UFC has taken down Cavalcanti. And yeah, she's getting back up. I was like, the people that she was getting taken down by weren't the greatest. Ketlin's got This is a major step up for grappling that Cavalcanti's fighting right here. Let me pull this up real quick.
Yeah, Catelyn's good, man.
She does. Cavalcanti has like an 80%. What is it? 80% takedown defense. I'm pretty sure, something like that. But who's taking her down is the question.
Like, dude, look at who she's been fighting too. Norma Dumont, Macy Chasson, Kayla Harrison.
Myra Buena Silva, the person who's lost confidence and focus in the octagon. Shot 4 takedowns, didn't get one.
Wasn't this the belt? Didn't Catelyn have the belt?
I think she's fought for a title. I don't think she ever had it.
Who'd she fight? Who was it? Was it Raquel Pennington?
Juliana Alvia got a takedown on Cavalcanti. I'm pretty sure, did Nora Canole get a takedown? Nora Canole got a takedown against Cavalcanti. Like, these people, this could look like Josiana Nunes didn't shoot a takedown.
Catelyn's
This could look a little
alternating
bit like
wins
that
and
fight.
losses too. Win, loss, win,
Yeah.
coming off a loss.
I mean, this is gonna be Catelyn's good karma coming.
Yeah. No,
This is
I
gonna
like
be
it. I really think early on in this fight, I think this is going to be the women's fight that people are betting the most on this card. And I think people, because even myself, dude, like, I have very high praises for Cavalcanti. I think she's good. I think she's really, really good. But I think Vieira is just going to be a little too much for her.
A flyer bet, just put like $10 on it. Vieira submission. Cavalcanti hasn't fought anybody this level yet that can take her down, probably hold her down. And we'll see what happens. We don't know how good Cavalcanti really is on the ground yet.
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah, she's been taken down a few times, but again, pop right back up. They were against lower class people. Nora Canole is not a wrestler. She's a kickboxer. She's taking down Cavalcanti.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to check something on
Nora
Fanatics.
Canole. Nora Canole.
Yeah.
She's not a wrestler,
No.
you know?
And it's not
If she's taking down
necessarily like
Cavalcanti-
Cavalcanti like turned her into a wrestler either.
I like it. Cavalcanti's gonna try to dance on the outside. The smaller cage, he's gonna get stuck up against the cage. We know what Catelyn does to people when they are stuck against the cage with her. She takes them down. She makes them work. She grinds on them. If she can just throw in a little more, honestly, she won the Dumont fight in my eyes, which is why the good karma's coming. Probably a couple more punches on the ground or something, some more ground and pound. She would have got that win. But I like it here.
Yeah.
I like the over takedowns. I like Catelyn Vieira money line. I like Vieira by decision, and I even like the Flyer submission bet.
Yeah. I like it all. I really like the plus money on here. I like a lot of dogs this week. So that's that for that one.
Catelyn's my first dog that I like. No, sorry, my second. I like Banez.
Yeah, I got a handful of them, I think. Moving up, we got Tommy Gant going up against Artur Minev. So this one, I haven't really been able to look at the odds much yet.
Tommy Gant.
I've been using Fanatics, so if they don't post it by tomorrow, like afternoon on there, I'm gonna go on FanDuel for this fight. So, I mean, this one's supposed to be a one-way street. Well, let's go all the way through this. Tommy Gant, nice size, height advantage, reach advantage, minus 185. So this is DC's boy. So this is, everyone's thinking Tommy's going to come in and sub him.
You break this down, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I actually don't really have a whole lot of notes for this one because I kept forgetting it was on the card because they don't have it posted on Fanatics yet. But, I mean, Tommy Gant, man, training with DC. Love him or hate him, DC's one of the best in the world, and he is a very, very good coach. You know he's going to be working in the wrestling. I'm trying to pull up some stats here. You know he's going to be looking for the submissions when it gets to the ground. Thomas Gant has won each of his 11 previous resulted pro MMA fights. Each of Thomas Gant's last 5 fights have failed to go the distance. I don't have... Here, let me pull him up over here. I don't know what his last 5 are looking like off the top of my head. Thomas Gant. Not Thomas Gangrene. Thomas Gant. Alrighty, so yeah, guillotine, KO, strikes, guillotine. Let's see what these are sitting at. 87% of you guys picking Tommy Gant, 13% on Artur Minev. Very surprised the odds are that close with that. Yeah, the odds makers are not really sure how they think Tommy gets this done. What do you think of Brodie? I don't really have a whole lot of notes for this fight.
Tommy gets this done by sub.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said.
Tommy is a wrestler through and through. I forget how the rank he had in his high school and college days, but Tommy is a straight wrestler. He's always wrestling. This dude's, I'm pretty sure, still a coach too, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, no, I like Tommy inside distance. He's a finisher. 5 KO wins, 5 submission wins. This dude's always going to look to finish. Manev's coming in on short notice. He's going to have the bright lights of the UFC for the first time in his face. This is something Gant's been waiting for. This guy has 11 wins in the course of like a year and a half, I think it is. Like, it's crazy. Let me see if I can pull that
11
up.
wins in a year and a half. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, he is still new to fighting. And he just like started running through people.
I mean, if
So he started.
if you're running through people, why not? If you're finishing everybody super quick and you're taking no damage and your recovery is good, why not stay active?
So he started his amateur career in 2023.
Yep.
He did 5 fights and then went pro. So he started pro in April 6th of 2024.
Wow. So almost exactly 2 years, little over.
He has 11 wins.
No losses.
5 KOs, 5 submissions, 1 decision, and he has 1 no contest.
Wow.
1 no contest to a Kyle Wright. And I don't know why. It just says no contest.
You're like super confident in the sub, or do you
I'm
like the
super
ITD more?
confident. Yeah. I mean, ITD is good, but I'm super confident in the sub. The way he wrapped up, I think it was an Anaconda on the Contender Series, was beautiful. He didn't stop for it. He kept going. Like, he was tight on that squeeze.
Yeah.
If DC is not just backing him, but training him, like, DC's going to be talking.
And the
once
best student is a
during-
coach, too.
Yeah. If DC's not in his, if DC's not on commentary, I expect him to probably be in the corner.
It's a fight night. DC won't be there, I don't think.
I think DC might be in Gant's corner, like he was for the Contender Series.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or at least he was cheering for him.
He
on the
didn't give a
Contender
shit
Series, I
about
can't remember.
Torres Finney.
No, he did not. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think he works with Torres Finney. He just hypes him.
Oh, really? I thought he was coaching him.
I did too. That's why I was big on Finney, but I guess not.
All right, rock
But
and
I
roll,
like Gant.
plus 300 on the Gant sub.
ITD submission.
ITD plus
2.5.
125 still. So if
This
you,
an under 2.5 or 1.5?
probably 1.5. 2.5.
2.5.
Minus
I like
160
the
on the
under.
under.
I like the under. I like violence in this fight.
Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of banger fights on this card. That's just hard to pick a winner. Moving up, last fight on the prelims, we got Tokos going up against Ivan Urslan. Tokos. Ya big boy, ya big body boy. Oof. Damn.
Toko's got hair now?
Toko's been out in the sun. Was Toko's in Turkey getting new hair? You think?
He might have been. Oh my god.
That looks like I don't know, man.
That don't look like Tuco.
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird.
That don't look like the Tuco Tokos I remember.
Tuco Tokos, another underdog that I really like in this fight. You know, Ivan absolutely live to come in and take his head off. That's what he does to people. I think Tuco is just tough enough to eat a couple of them and really, really, really force these takedowns. I kind of like the Tuco sub. I like the Tuco sub plus 450.
If Navajo Sterling is taking you down, Tuco Tokos can take you down.
Yes.
Navajo Sterling took Ivan Urslan down 3 times.
The dudes over at CKB aren't necessarily known for their wrestling.
And he almost finished Urslan in the 3rd round. The ref just didn't want to call it.
Yeah.
He just did not want to call the fight. I like Tokos with you. I like the sub. I don't get, again, it's another fighter that you cannot bet on. Ivan Urslan's on a 3-fight losing streak inside the UFC. How can you bet on that?
Yeah.
You can't.
It's
Ivan Urslan, Polyana Viana, and Luis Garule.
Yeah.
Just bet against him, put it in a parlay. That
like I said, guys, sometimes, take it from me, I went 12 out of 13 in Perth because I always say don't bet with your heart. But it was the one fight where I was like, trends don't matter, nothing matters, and I had Ty, and he lost. And I told Brodie, too, I was like, dude, if that was literally any other fighter whose name wasn't tied to Ivasa, if it was Tyler Tuivasa-Son, I wouldn't have bet on. I would have been like, fuck no, this dude lost 6 times in a row, hell no. But I was like, he's got to pull it off. 7 a.m. shoey. Nope. That's why you don't bet with your heart.
Ty Tuivasa will be remembered as the Tony Ferguson of the heavyweight division.
And they still didn't cut him, which is insane-o. They still didn't cut him.
Yeah. That's crazy. They really want to see a shoey again in Perth.
Yeah.
They're doing anything they can.
They know he sells, but it's like, that's only going to last so long. It's going to hit a point where people are going to see it, and they're going to be like, fuck, I can't go now because Tai Tuivasa is on the card, and I don't want to see that. Like, dude, Ferguson's career got to a point where I literally wouldn't, like, I would watch his fights, but I would be like, I always knew it was coming. That's why when he did that boxing against Salt Poppy, I was like he knocked him out. I was like, holy shit. Anywho, I got Tuco Tacos. Give me the sub.
I like the Tokos special.
Maybe decision. Either or. Probably should have like plus 200.
With his over takedowns.
Check on
Tokos has been working with Chimaev, Arnold Allen, Sosarkayev.
Yeah.
Veretinikov. So he's definitely live here to win this. Like, the wrestling's gonna be on point.
Under 1.5.
Tuco under over. The over's gonna hit.
It should.
The over's gonna hit. Ivan Urslan probably gets up after the first takedown. The second one maybe keeps him there. Maybe it goes to a round. Probably goes to round 2.
Damn.
I think Ivan gets tired out in round 1. Sub down. A lot of these fights I see ending in round 2.
Yeah. Over 2.5. Plus 120. Under 2.5. Minus 150. I like the under too.
I like the under. Either
Everyone's
Urslan
really
takes
split
off
on this
Tuco's
one.
head or Tuco subs Urslan. And I'm pretty sure they are managed by the same person. So he's getting a double paycheck.
Oh, yeah, one of those assholes.
Yep.
All right.
And hopefully he put it together because he thinks Tuco can win.
Moving up onto the main card. Now opening, I think. Yeah, I don't think this was opening up before. Nikolai Varentenikov going up against Chaos Williams. We're different on this one.
That we are.
Nikolai Gladiator Vedetenikov.
All right, let's see these dudes. So I'm on Chaos.
And I'm on Veretinikov. Veretinikov's big, but he is kind of slow. I will say.
Yeah,
that.
Varentenikov. I don't rate him at all. I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked that the odds are this close. Varentenikov's going to be looking to wrestle. Let's see what the last couple of fights are looking like here. I know Varentenikov beat Nico Price, but that you don't What do you rate that?
He KO'd Price
Lost a
3
decision to
times against
Punahele
David.
Soriano. Won a
A lot of
decision
wrestling.
against Francisco Prado. Lost by
Gave it more
KO to Vanderford. I remember that.
pound and pound wrestling.
Yeah, and then a loss to Danny Barlow. Chaos
That's it,
Williams lost to Andreas Gustafsson. Not a bad loss.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
You don't think that? You think that's a bad loss?
Gustafsson got knocked out round 1 in his next fight.
Against who? Did he?
Fakradinov.
I'm not remembering that.
He got knocked out
Bonfim,
bad.
Harris, Bedoya.
At the time, we thought it was going to be a good loss, but like he got like Gustafsson came out in the next fight against Renat and got pieced up in round 1. That was the $14,000 Jacob card.
I don't know why I don't remember that fight at all. I'll have to rewatch it.
It was the second fight of the night after Sam Hughes, I'm pretty sure, pulled off that submission win.
I remember that.
Then Renat came out and just knocked out Gustafsson.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm still in the Chaos Williams KO. I think that's what my original call was. I think he's going to be faster to the shot, and I think he's going to hit a little bit harder. I don't know what his takedown defense is off the top of my head. I don't have it right in front of me, but
Originally, you said Williams by decision.
by decision, yeah. I'm thinking KO. I'm thinking. I mean, the odds makers got it super duper close too, but I don't know.
I think if anyone gets a KO here, it's Baratynikov. I don't think Chaos is going to be wrestling him like Vanderford did.
I don't think Chaos is going to be wrestling either, but I think he's a lot better on the feet. Baratenikov's, I just don't rate him like at all.
What was his last fight? What was Chaos's last fight? Not Baratynikov.
It was
The Gustafsson was a bad loss. Bad loss. Choked out to Bonfim, not that bad of a
Was
loss.
it? You can't really call it a bad loss if the dude lost his next fight. Because what were Andreas's fights looking like before that? Like the fact that Nikolai Varentenikov is even getting matched up with a Nico Price goes to show like where he's at.
So Gustafsson, before the Chaos Williams, before he beat him, he won in round 2 on the Contender Series by knockout. Then was on the regionals, getting regional wins. So his second fight in the UFC, he got knocked out by Fakradinov in round 1 in 54 seconds.
Fakradinov's
His next fight is on June 27th, where he's facing your boy Daniil Donchenko, and he's probably going to get knocked out again.
Probably. But Daniil's wicked fucking good though. That's gonna be a wicked good fight.
Quick. That's sharp elbows.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm rocking with the Chaos Williams pick here still. I can't bring myself to pick Nikolai.
I'm on Baratynikov.
And I don't blame you. It's really close odds. It's gonna be a close fight, but I think Chaos is gonna hit a little bit harder, and I think he's gonna be quicker to the hit.
We will see, because I think they're both just going to be... What's the fight to end by KO?
Minus 135.
That's a good parlay piece.
I'll definitely be... That's like... I'm not going to be betting this fight super heavy, but I will be throwing that in a parlay. I like that.
That's a good parlay piece. Either fighter to get knocked out seems live.
Yeah.
Because Varatinikov's like 36. Williams is 31. We've seen Baratynikov does have the power to knock people out, and we know Williams does.
Bro, look at Williams looking at him. Look at him.
Who catches who?
That's a funny picture. It's going to be a good one.
Right. Second fight we're split on.
Yep. This one, I think I'm sticking with my original call here.
I think I flipped.
I've been riding with Bernardo Sopai.
Can you go back to that? Isn't me or does Columba's face look a little sunken?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I think the odds have been. Let me see. I don't know if they've been closing or opening more towards Bernardo, but I know they've changed a bit.
I can tell you what they opened at.
I can get it right here too. So Kwamba opened at a plus 124. He's sitting at a plus 110. All right, so that's normal.
I got Sopaj opening up at a minus 300.
What?
And I got Kawamba opening up at a plus 250.
Where?
That's what I got for opening odds on them when the fights were first listed.
This says minus. This is plus 125 to plus 110, so those are completely different. I don't remember seeing Bernardo anywhere near that, though. At least on any books I was looking at him at. This is from 4 days ago.
I have Bernardo and a bet, I'm pretty sure, already on Fanatics. Let me just double check that, see what I got him at. I think it was like a minus 55. But by then, money was already starting to come in on Kawamba. Sopaj, I got him at a minus 160. That was a little while ago.
Yeah.
That was like a couple days ago. I don't know.
It's
It's his opening odds for that.
Yeah. Anywho, every time Sopaj fights, I always mention that Vinicius Oliveira fight where he was really hurting that dude, and that dude's a big 135, or he could probably be fighting at 155 if he wanted to. And he just gassed out. Vinicius is really hard to finish.
Short notice debut too for Sopaj that
day. And he gassed out at like the very end of the third round and just got blasted with a knee. But Vinicius is. It's not the same as getting knocked out by like a regular 135 or dude. He's a mega weight bully. That's why he lost so bad to Batista, because he just couldn't keep handling these weight cuts. He's going to try to do it again. Yeah. And I hope he loses worse.
It took a while too for Sopaj to wake up from that knockout.
Yeah. Like that was a while ago though. Like I'm not even factoring that into this by any means.
He's fought since then. But since that fight, his second fight, he did fight a little more, conservative.
He did. But let's see.
It's not the best to look either. Because he was very conservative.
Here we go. So win to Tercios.
Against Ricky Tercios. Who everyone says is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You come off a bad knockout loss because you gas out. You fight your next fight a little hesitant. I don't like. It's not like he came out and lost or like had a split decision against him. He just wanted to make sure he was good. Like I don't know. I don't really rate that bad. And Timmy Kwamba, I honestly don't know a whole lot about him. I know he's rocking the win streak.
I want to see something about Sopaj. Give me the Tercios fight. I want to see. Was that did Tercios win a round off Sopaj? Only one judge gave Tercios 1 round. Okay. Yeah, I guess he's Sopaj winning this.
Yeah, I don't know.
And honestly, with Kwamba having a bad weight cut, he might get the knockout.
Yeah, like I've been really kind of back and forth, but I saw that weight cut earlier, and it kind of just cemented me on Sopaj. Like I've always really wanted to like Sopaj,
Kwamba, like he's the comeback type of guy. He usually loses the first round, but as the opponent starts to gas, he finds his gas and he just starts putting on the pressure. With a bad weight cut, he might not find his gas at all. Yeah, he might just get knocked. KO, especially if Sopaj just fights a little more dangerous. Like if Sopaj fights the way he did against Oliveira, I think he'll
finish him. Yeah, he'll finish him. Hey, that fight against Tercios, that was last year. That was a while ago. He said plenty of time to train, work on his cardio, make sure that never happens to me again. I'll never be on that side of the knockout again. A bad loss like that changes fighters, and sometimes in a very good way. And I'm gonna put my prayers and profits with Bernardo Sopaj this weekend.
I'm gonna do. I'm
I
flipping here.
think he gets it done by decision. I'll throw the KO in on some DGen parlays. It's definitely not going to be my main pick, but I do see it and I do like the call.
By KO or decision.
Minus 140.
That might as well just go for the money line. Yeah, money line's better. You get the submission. Yeah, I see that too.
How does that make sense? Like what?
I'll just take the money line in that case.
Yeah, okay. The fuck? That's so weird. That happens a lot. All right.
Can you show me what Sopaj would be to get a knockout in round 3?
Yes, I can.
Popular.
Popular. No, yeah, I meant to do this. Sopaj KO round 3. Plus 18.
I'm probably gonna throw a flyer on that. I think
like
Kawamba
it.
can survive round 1. It's gonna come down to round 2 or 3, and I think he'll be out of gas round 3. And Sopaj will finally turn on his gas by then.
Over 2.5 minus 250. I think if a finish comes, I think it comes again at the end of round 3, like really close to the end, last minute.
I don't even want to touch it. I just know it comes round 3. I don't know when, so I'm not even looking at that over under.
Yeah.
If it comes, it's probably round 3.
Yeah, I like the straight minus 130. You can't get mad as a parlay piece. Decision super safe. KO's a live flyer. Pick a round, any round. Any round will do. Yeah, I'm happy we got the same idea for that one. Moving up, we got Modestas Bukauskas, who was supposed to be fighting Rodolfo Vieira, now fighting
Rodolfo
short
Bellato.
Bellato. Now fighting a very, very short notice Christian Edwards. I've yet to even see what this dude looks like.
Oh.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a dude that's getting knocked out in the first round.
Why does he kind of look like a darker CLD?
Yeah. Modestas, he's good against bad competition. He's good against decent competition, but he's good against bad competition. There's no reason this should be anything but a Modestas Bukauskas round 1 KO, sitting at a plus 300. I think it's the safest round prop on the card. I say, even though Ateba at a minus 115 sold it last week. But I really do. I think Modestas comes out and makes light work of this too. But there's a lot of unknowns. We don't really know a whole lot about Christian Edwards. Do you got any notes about him?
He was knocked out once before by a guy who only has 2 knockout wins. So that's not a good look. He did go to a decision with Luke Fernandez, who we just saw got knocked out by Bellato in Fernandez's last fight.
We'll say. Lucky KO, but it's a fist fight, not coping.
I will say, since the Aspinall camp shut down right now, it's not currently going. Modestas not working with Tommy. Modestas training out of his garage with his father. He didn't look great against, what was it, Krylov? I thought he could have just cracked Krylov, put him down. He didn't. He engaged in some wrestling, showed some low IQ. That's the thing with Modestas. He has low IQ moments. And
Yes.
It really pisses me off because he has all the tools.
Yes, no, he's a very good fighter. He's not a very smart fighter.
He's not. I know he says, if you checked his Tapology, it says he's 4-1 in his last 5. Really shouldn't be. He lost to Kutelaba. All right.
Yeah, no, he should be 3-2. I agree with that. And I was riding Modestas even against Rodolfo. But I agree, 3-2.
But that's what it shows you in his, like, he slips up. he knocks out Rafael Sequeira. Then he goes tooth and nail with Ion Cutelaba. Then he knocks out Paul Craig. Then gets knocked out by Krylov. He has these IQ moments that are just low. They're
Yeah.
just too low, and it's hard to bet on him. If he's getting a knockout, yeah, it's probably round 1. That's when Modestas usually does it. And that's when Edwards was finished before round 1 by a really fat guy.
I think it'll be early in the round too, like before they even get going. He kind of just steps in and fucking blasts him.
Under 2.5 is money here.
Oh my god! I just saw that -125.
Oh, under 2.5 is money. The under is money. Modestas
Wow.
KO, Modestas round 1 KO. All plus money, all money.
Even the
If this goes to
165, you can't get
decision,
greedy
it's
with
fair.
that. I see the decision so close, but I don't think it should be. I mean, like I said, a lot of unknowns about Christian Edwards, but 2 days short notice. We'll see.
Yeah, the under is good. -125, under 2.5 rounds. I like that. I like Modestas knockout round 1. Anything else, I don't see really. If this goes to decision, I say get rid of Modestas. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
No, I'm with you. Edwards, 6'5", 78-inch reach, teeps regularly, sloppy shots, leaves chin in the air, not UFC level, wants to grapple in top position, poor striking defense. Thank you for the notes, actually. 6'5" is crazy. Yeah, you can't be leaving your chin in the air as a UFC fighter unless your name is Paddy fucking Pimblett. He's the only one, because Scousers don't get knocked out. But Edwards do. Edwards does. And if he goes in there trying to gunsling against Modestas in the first round, he's gonna get caught. He will get caught. Modestas is accurate. He's got a very nice straight right down the pipe, and I can see him just catching him right on the chin, and just down goes Edwards.
Yeah, I can see it.
Let me see him next to him.
I like
again.
this fight a little bit better when Bellato was in it.
He didn't
I
look
had
a whole
Bellato
lot
taking
bigger
up-
than him. Is Modestas like
Modestas is ripped.
Yeah, Modestas like what, 6? He's gotta be, if he's 6'5", Modestas has to be 6'4".
Maybe 6'3".
They're like, yeah.
6'3.5".
He's a big ass cranium. Yankee with no brim. That's crazy. He got a long head, dude. He got a long ass head. That's a lot of target. Look how little his ears look compared to the rest of his head. Yeah, bro, he's getting dusted. He's getting dusted out in the first round. Yeah. Modestas, KO, round 1, plus 300. Give it to me. Give it to your mama. Shaman your mama. Am I right, New Jersey? Alright. I'm on Wellmaker now. You know, we were talking about this fight the other day, and Malcolm cut his hair. Didn't he have long hair? Damn, he looks so skinny.
I think he had like dreads before.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So nobody thought Ethan Ewing was going to come out and beat Malcolm Wellmaker, especially in the way that he did. And then he did. And we were like, oh, you know, Malcolm Wellmaker just sucks. And then Ethan Ewing came out and did it again. And he stole another Prospect Zero. And that is Easter Island Heads. And, that is just a Haley's Comet in combat sports. You see it once in a lifetime. Just Ethan Ewing is one of those fighters. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to say he's a once in a lifetime talent. If not, that was a once in a lifetime performance. That's not what I mean. Once in a lifetime talent. Like, you don't see dudes come in and take over the way he did back to back. Okay? So I was taking a lot from Malcolm. And I was like, man, he's kind of fighting the same fight here. And Brodie started telling me about how Ethan Ewing's coach knew like 6-7 weeks out that they might be getting a call, and he had this intuition feeling, and they kind of started training for him and studying him a little bit. So he was, I'll admit it, he was more prepared for Wellmaker than Wellmaker was for him on the short notice. And he's just such a good fighter. And Diaz here, he's going to try to fight in a similar way, kind of, but he's just not as good of a fighter. And I think if Wellmaker was fighting somebody who was, like, in the same realm as Ewing, I don't think he would win that fight. I think we're really going to have to see a very, very improved Malcolm. If Malcolm comes out and he is just looking for that right hook KO for a round and a half, 2 rounds, and he finds it and everyone goes crazy, we're going to know that's a problem. If we see Malcolm stuffing takedowns and we see him throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-piece combinations, 6-piece combinations, throwing leg kicks, working the body, and we see him mixing it up and actually starting to evolve, that'll be a very good sign, because I like Malcolm. I think he's a cool dude. I think he's a good fighter. I just think he was in the cage with someone who was better than him that night. And I'm really rooting for him. I want to see him win. But I had no respect on his name at the beginning of this week. And I gotta admit it. I'm a man. I always admit when I'm wrong. I always do. So Malcolm
we were getting pretty...
should knock him out in the first round here. Malcolm should knock him out in the first round here.
Now, hold on. I believe we are going to see a new Malcolm Wellmaker. We're going to see a Malcolm Wellmaker version 2.0. I don't know if that includes a knockout of this fight. I think it includes a lot of testing to see what can be done, what happens. If it comes to him, he will go for it. I'm not saying he won't.
I think he's going to try to put on like a y'all must have forgot I'm that fucking dude performance.
No, don't do that here. Juan Diaz is good at reading people. He read the counter shot, or I'm sorry, I think it was the left hook. It was the left or right hook. He read the left. He read the hook in the Contender Series, spun, hit the spinning elbow, flush on the chin, and knocked the dude out.
That was loud too. It was gnarly.
He is good at reading things. If Malcolm isn't the new Malcolm, isn't improved, if he goes back to his old ways, he could get caught here. We don't know. He does have a great chin.
That Brodie gave me, by the way.
Like, Malcolm Wellmaker has a great chin. He ate Ethan's head kick like it was breakfast and just kept going forward. Malcolm and Ethan are the future of this division. I just think Malcolm's going to be a little smarter here. I like Malcolm decision. That's just how I'm feeling. I think it's going to be a little bit safer.
I like the read. Where the fuck is this dude been? Is he still signed? Brady Highstand?
I had no idea. I haven't seen him fight.
I like the read, but I think... Well, you know, I did say at the beginning of the week, too, Juan Diaz is a Mexican, and they're just genetically hard to knock out. Like, it's just a fact.
They are.
So I could see the decision. It's not crazy odds at a plus 250.
But the knockout wasn't crazy odds either at plus 120.
Right. Like, what I'm saying is that the odds makers don't think a decision is out of the realm of possibility. It's not sitting at a plus 1,400 like this, you know. Plus 250.
How crazy would it be if Malcolm stubs him?
It would be
comes
about...
out goes, I'm a brand new fighter.
It would be about this crazy. It would be, I guess, less crazy than if Juan Diaz did it.
Does Malcolm have any submission wins to his name? Check that
real
quick. 2.
Really?
2
guillotines.
Submissions on
Arsenal. Probably guillotines.
Rear naked chokes.
Oh yeah, duh.
In rounds 2 and round 1, they were his first and third pro fight. He hasn't done them since.
Yeah, because he found out he could mollywop dudes.
Yeah, with that right hook. How many right? Let's see. He has a left hook KO. He has a right hook KO, a right hook KO, a right hook. He has 3 right hook KOs in a row.
Yeah.
All under the UFC banner. So yeah, he has to go Malcolm. Give me Malcolm Wallmaker. Give me I like the decision here.
I like
I like
it.
the over
I
2.5.
like it.
I like the terrible Mexican, but I like it getting him beaten up a bit.
I'm 50-50 on the KO decision, but I really like both calls. I really, really,
What's
really
KO?
see the reasoning. That's probably not going to be worth it.
I want to say minus 250.
Yeah, on the money. Not really worth
better
putting in a
price.
parlay. If you want, you
Better
can.
price.
Yeah.
Malcolm Wallmaker money line because he's probably not going to get a submission. It's just what if?
Dude, if he gets a submission, I'd be like, fucking whatever. Like,
Oh wait, the money line's minus 258. Just take the money line. Never mind. I thought he was like a minus 300 or something.
Yeah,
just take the money
if that
line.
last fight didn't happen, he'd be a much bigger favorite. But
I think he opened at a bigger favorite. Let me see. I got his opening odds at a minus 300. And I got Juan Diaz opening odds at a plus 250.
Malcolm on DraftKings was it minus 278 2 days ago.
Mm,
All right.
Malcolm should get it done.
Yeah, you should get it done. Either KO decision. Moving up,
Your featherweight co-main event.
we've got.
This was a fight
Santos versus
I was so happy to hear.
Superboy
Santos made weight.
Yeah, me too. I was telling Brodie yesterday, I was like, I'm kind of 50-50 on this, but I'm leaning Santos, but it's going to come down to the weight cut. Because he is kind of notorious for... I mean, missed weight by 5 pounds his last fight, came out, beat the shit out of the dude, so... He's also, I would like to mention this, he is literally the Drew Dober of knocking out Korean dudes. This is like the 3rd or 4th Korean dude he's fought in a row, or
Third
almost
Korean.
in a row.
Korean.
Yeah, that's crazy, and they're all meeting the same fate.
No, he knocked out one decision with the other.
All right, well, they're all losing to him. They're all losing to him.
That is true. That is true.
Both of them looking really good. Superboy Doo-Ho Choi, if you don't know, he was in the UFC quite a few years ago, and then he had to leave for 2 years, I think it was, to go do mandatory military service in South Korea. Great fighter. He starts off very, very hot in the first round. He comes out throwing missiles, really looking to peel your scalp back. But I think Santos, and just all his experience against Korean fighters... No, I'm kidding. I think Santos is really good, man. He really knows how to mix it up. He's tough. He's so small, but he's able to kind of bounce in and out of the pocket so well. He hits really friggin' hard. And he's tough as nails, man. I think Santos has absolutely no problem finding his way to a decision here. If he doesn't get knocked out in the first round. I will put respect on Doo-Ho Choi and say he's absolutely live to come out and just blast Santos, but I don't really see it happening.
Santos.
This thing,
fighting...
Santos is more likely to get a KO in round 1? No way. No way. Not a good. Wait till you see them when the bell rings. Doo-Ho Choi is way more
Santos
likely to get a KO in the first round.
Used to fight at 135. Now he's up at 145 because he couldn't make the 135 weight.
Was his last 2 fights at 45?
I think one was 30. I know his last fight was at 45. The fight before, let me just double check.
His last fight was at 45, and he missed weight last fight, right?
Yeah, both these fights were at 145. The ones against the Koreans. The last one he missed. He was over by, what is that? Actually, they switched it to catch weight, so I guess it didn't matter. I don't know.
He was over by like 4 or 5 pounds.
5 pounds. He weighed in at 151.
I remember.
But he got a round 2 knockout out of it. He had more weight on him, more power on him. The other dude still probably cut a lot. Doo-Ho Choi, Korean Superboy. Since coming back from his military stint, he's been going up against old heads.
Yeah.
Like, besides Kyle Nelson, who he went to decision with, he got a knockout win over Bill Aljo in 2024.
Dude, it sucks,
Got a knockout win over Nate Landwehr in 2024. did not fight at all in 2025.
They
So he's coming
fucking
off a year layoff.
when they took him out for 2 years, it was like his peak. Like his peak,
Yep.
peak. And then they took him out. He's such a what if fighter, dude. Because he was wicked. Like, he's still good, but he was really good. He was really, really good.
It's having a year layoff after getting a TKO win or a KO win over Nate Landwehr in round 3 back in 2024 in December 7th. It's like a year and a half almost.
Yeah.
I like Santos.
63% of you guys coming in on Daniel Santos, and I agree. I agree.
I like the decision.
I like the decision. Odds makers got KO a little bit more likely. I don't see him knocking out Duo Choi here. He's tough. He's very, very good on the feet too. But I think Santos has no problem finding a way to a decision.
That's the thing. We don't know how really good, because Bill Aljo, Nate Landwehr, they're not really gonna, at the age they're at right now, they weren't gonna put much punch in. I don't know. I don't think they had Duho Choi hurt at all. Kyle Nelson, maybe, but I don't know. Santos could probably rock his world.
You could.
Could knock his block off.
You could.
The KO is there. It's live, but I don't know. Decision just seems the right way for this.
Yeah.
I think Choi's going to try to wrestle, and I think Santos knows what he's doing to counter enough. He's coming to the Chute box. What is it? Chute box Diego Lima he's fighting out of? Or,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
It is Chute box. Yeah, Diego Lima. Yeah, no, I think Santos got this.
Yeah. It's an interesting stat. The underdog has won 4 of Duho Choi's last 5 UFC fights by KO. The underdog has won 5 of Duo Choi's last 6 UFC fights. Interesting. Don't necessarily think that is going to correlate here.
Well, he was plus money against Nate Landwehr. He was plus money against Bill Aljo.
Really?
He was a heavy favorite when he got knocked out against Charles Jourdain. He was a slight favorite where he got knocked out against Jeremy Stevens.
Wow.
He was a moderate favorite when he lost to Cub Swanson.
All right, yeah, I'm on Santos.
Yeah. Same.
And last but absolutely not least, got Arnold Allen going up against Melquizael Costa. Melquizael Costa.
Give me Melky by another vicious head kick.
I don't think he finds the head kick on a southpaw. I do think
he probably doesn't, but it'd be funny.
Bigger than him. I was always on Melk this whole fight. I still am. Let me make that clear. I really like the plus money on him. But like I said earlier, I was saying how for 90% of this card, I have a valid explanation for why the other person could win. And Melk, last time, I believe it was the last time, he fought a southpaw striker. He got fucking pieced up by Steve Garcia and knocked out in the first round. First or second round. I think it was the first round. Not saying Arnold Allen is the same type of striker as Steve Garcia by any means. He's not nearly as long. He doesn't hit as hard. But I was thinking, southpaw v southpaw, you kind of lose that inside kick. Melk, he doesn't throw head kicks with the back leg. He throws them with the front leg. So you lose that. And Arnold Allen's pretty good at boxing. So I'm thinking, all right, you negate the kick. This kind of turns into a boxing match. You put 14-ounce boxing gloves on these two dudes and put them in a boxing ring. I'm picking Arnold Allen. But we just saw Arnold Allen get out-wrestled by John Silva, who is not known to be a wrestler by any means. Not saying his wrestling's bad, but it's not the first thing you think of when you think of John Silva. Melky is a very good wrestler, and he's a good grappler, and I think he's a good wrestler, grappler, who just started knocking dudes out. I don't think he's a striker that has good grappling. I think he's a grappler who found out he's got a lot more power than he thinks he does. And I think that's going to be the difference maker here. I think he's going to have no problem wrestling, rolling, you know, and find his way to a decision. I do think as it gets later, it starts to favor Allen a bit. I think Costa is definitely more likely to slow down. But I feel like if he can keep the damage off of him enough in the first couple rounds, keep it low, and kind of be smart with his positional grappling, he could get into the championship rounds without being super gassed out. And he's like, oh shit, I still have a full gas tank. You know, maybe we see a fifth round finish, but I think Allen's tough enough to not get finished here. So I've been rocking with the Melky decision all week.
See, the longer this fight goes, to me, the more it favors Allen. But Allen was not at TriStar for this camp. He was training with Hamzat and Sasarkayev and Veretinikov and Tukotokos. He wasn't at TriStar. That's kind of concerning if you're betting Arnold Allen. Because it's not going to be the same Arnold Allen that fought John Silva, that fought Mosbar Evelev.
He can't be looking to wrestle Melk here.
That's what I think he might try to do.
Yeah. I think that's bad news bears. Yeah. I think he gets subbed up if he tries to...
Either he was with Hamzat to strengthen up his takedown defense, or he was with Hamzat to work on his wrestling. If he was there working on his wrestling, and he goes for a takedown against Melk, he's getting subbed.
You don't work with Hamzat on your takedown defense. You work with Hamzat on your takedowns.
Then yeah, he's getting subbed. If he shoots a takedown on Costa, Costa will happily go to the ground. Costa's fine on the ground.
Costa's got better. He's got better scrambles.
Again, he's at a shoot box.
Yeah.
Is it Diego Lima side too?
Probably. He's Brazilian.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's Juan Emilio. Shoot box.
Yeah,
Juan
still.
Emilio. Juan Emilio. It's still, yeah. Shoot box guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I like Costa. I think
I like him too, dude. I think this is a good matchup for Costa. I think
what's
it would
Costa ITD?
I think it would be a much better matchup if Allen was an orthodox fighter. Oops, sorry. Or no, it's here.
Because this could be like the
Plus 240.
Because we saw Prates do this. Just finish fighters who haven't been finished before, back to back. And what if Melky does it?
Yeah,
that's how I'm seeing it.
I kind of like the Subber decision a bit more, but
nice head kick. I might go inside distance for this, because if it goes to decision, I see it favoring Allen.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree. I don't see no world where Melky, like, I don't see a world where Melky doesn't win a decision. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting really tired here. I think that made sense. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. This is just a hard one.
I know, everything's
so close.
Goes, I mean, Allen's cardio wasn't the greatest against Silva. If that went 2 more rounds, Silva probably finishes him. Honestly.
Yeah, but Silva put on a way crazier pace than Melky's gonna. He is so in your face non-stop.
And it's Costa might be backing up a bit. We're at the smaller cage. If he gets cornered, his kicks could be there, because that's what happened with Ige. Ige cornered him, and he just kicked him in the face. Spitting, he kicked him in the face.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So if he gets cornered and Arnold Allen squares up with him, then that kick will be there. I think the lateral movement of Arnold Allen will play into Melky's kick game. So I like it. I like the finish
kind of
side.
walking
I think
himself
if Allen
into a
shoots a takedown. If Allen shoots a takedown, he's getting subbed. If Allen squares up too much, he could walk into a kick. And that's what I'm banking on here. I like the inside distance. I like
Yeah.
under. I think it's 4.5 rounds because if it's going over, I see Allen winning.
Yeah, no, I think you sold me. I like it. Under 4.5 plus 114 over. So very close on everything. This whole card, dude. Everything's so close.
It's also, we don't know what Milk looks like in rounds 4 and 5.
Yeah.
It does slow down a little bit in round 3. So if this goes too far, you never know.
Yeah. Never know. A lot of X factors on this card. People forget, man. A lot of X factors on this card. Alrighty. That's that for this card.
I might hammer that Pauliana Viana fight. No, round 3. I might hammer that more.
Yeah. It's not a bad one. A lot of people are taking the under on that, so
Tag team parlay.
What do we got? We got the underdog one.
All right, we got 2 this week for you guys. We have an underdog tag team parlay.
You guys are gonna have to listen
For my
up.
pick, my most confident underdog on this card is Tuco Tocos. I do not see a world where he doesn't get the win here. Submission or decision, just take the money line. And that's my pick. What do you got for your underdog?
I'm just double checking because I might switch it out. My underdog, man, fuck it, I'm riding with it. Cody Brundage, my most confident underdog. Fuck it.
That's the underdog tag team parlay for you guys.
Yeah, Cody Brundage.
Now for the
paired with Tuco Tocos. It might be George Tocos on your sportsbook. Puts you at a plus 452 on the money lines.
Now, while we're still here, we got a favorite tag team parlay since the favorite one hit last week with Jose Ochoa and Pat Sabatini. First one we did, it hit. So let's try it again. I was back and forth on my favorite, but I think I'm gonna go with Santos. Wiley Cat. After seeing the weigh-ins, I'm confident in him now.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna go with Sopaj.
Santos.
Because I want to keep it. I don't want to be throwing no -2, -300s in here. So you do that.
Double S tag team parlay.
Yeah, so it's plus 184, man. It's like free money. You guys already know though. We're not here to do plus 184s all weekend. We're gonna be throwing up some crazy bets. I don't really have a whole lot placed yet, so I don't have a whole lot to share with you guys. I'm gonna be working on some tonight, and I promise this time I will actually follow through and post these fucking reels and shorts with whatever I got going. You can always comment though. Thank you so much, Dominator. Really appreciate you, man. Or woman. Or them, whatever you want to be. You can be. It's 2026. As long as you're a fight fan, you're cool to me.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll be making sure to. Sorry, I'm like reading, doing 3 things at once. I'll make sure to post any reels I say I'm gonna post from now on. I'm really sorry about that. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks in our personal lives. I'm very happy to have our actual setups back finally too. It's very nice.
Yeah, you just get your office back.
I know it's a disaster right now. You guys can't really see it, but we got the heartbeat going. It's the computer. Yeah, I'm just excited to kind of be back to our normal thing now. So I'll have plenty to share with you guys before the fights start tomorrow. Anything I throw up live, I'll try to share. We're working on a community Discord right now. So, but next week we're gonna have a lot of new stuff for the streams. We should have our Discord done by then. So that'll be a really nice way to share your picks, look at our separate picks, our collective picks, our community picks. We can all hang out in there during the fights and we can live bet together. Once we end up hitting about 100 subscribers, we'd love to do like a fight companion or something. You know, we're just in it for the love of the game.
Tell all your friends to subscribe, because at 100 subscribers, I will get our logo tattooed on me.
Yeah.
I'm getting it tattooed.
Why not?
So at 100 subs, Get it up. I'll get that done.
I'll get it. Well, I'll get it done
Um,
too. Fuck it. Life is short. Have fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
No card next week, but
Yeah.
we'll still be on here. We have plans as of now to try to get our hands on some cards and rip some packs for you guys.
Yep, that'll be fun. So we'll
See
definitely
what
be hanging
happens, see what the
out.
poll is.
Start. We could talk about the
Thanks,
White
man.
House card a little bit next week. Start doing some like really early picks. We can do a comparison, like early picks for the China card, and then compare it to the actual week of. See the live line movements. We will
Yeah.
maybe try to do a video for the. We'll definitely do our Wednesday video for the China card. We'll maybe try to do a Friday one. Now that we've got that experience from a couple weeks ago, I was fine. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to, and we're really gonna start making this into more of like an all of us community and not just a Brodie and I preaching to everybody. Like, we want everyone involved. We love your opinions. We love you guys just hanging out, lurking, chatting, whatever it is, because if it weren't for you guys, we would probably not be doing this. You know, we're just trying to start a little community. So
Yeah, and if
that's
we get
all I
community
got.
big enough, community gets big enough, we'll do some contests, maybe make some custom title belts and give them away to some people.
Yeah, a lot
We
of
want to
cool
have fun
stuff.
here.
Yeah, life is short. We're here to
We'll
have
make it a
fun.
good time.
So thank you guys so much for spending almost 2 hours with us. Jeez, that was a good one.
Damn.
And we'll be back next week to recap. You will see some reels from us over the next couple of hours, so keep an eye out. As always, thank you guys so much. Tell your mother to tell your mother's friends to come hang out, to come like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe I'll make you some baklava or something. We'll see.
Baklava.
And until next time, I bid y'all a couple of dues. Bid you a couple.